Gosh dang. Damn flies won't leave me alone. What's going on, guys? It's been, what, a month and a half since I posted anything? I'm slacking, but do apologize. Life's been happening way too fast. Baby on the way, and it's a girl. I found out the gender, having a girl. I don't know if I've posted that in any of the videos yet, but I'm excited, and I'm just trying not to give up. So still gonna keep working on the cars, with the baby on the way, but just gotta keep going. So got some bad news with the Integra. Car still runs, fixed the brakes, they work perfectly now, but yeah, we'll get into it here in a minute. All right, this is exactly what we need, and I'm actually gonna grab one of these little trim removal kits because we gotta pull the trim out of the windshield too. Harbor Freight coming in clutch as usual. Figure while we're here, check for some paint, look for some of the other supplies that we need, and then we're gonna go fix the Integra, or get it ready to be fixed. Bruh, I don't know how I'm gonna do it. These damn cars are gonna break me. $86 for the few things that I grabbed. I got a windshield removal kit. I grabbed a trim removal kit so we can pull the trim off. All right, guys, so I was editing this video and I realized that I never really actually mentioned what happened to the Integra. So real quick, as you guys can see, I bought some windshield repair stuff and removal stuff. So the windshield on the Integra was completely smashed. What had happened was I had a bad day at work. Long story short, I thought I lost the Integra keys, and then I wasn't able to get dog food for my dogs because the store wasn't accepting cards, so I had to drive across town. And then to top everything off, I had paid $250 for a plane ticket for my little sister. I spelled her last name wrong. I missed an E, and they didn't want to refund or compensate me for what I had already paid towards another ticket. So they were just making my life a living hell. I tried to relax and calm down, and I just started cleaning my guest room for my little sister so she could stay in it. And when I picked up my shop vac broke, and then when I picked it up to take it out of the room, the bucket off the bottom fell and dirty water spilled everywhere all over this room that I had just spent a couple hours cleaning. And I was so pissed off that I just opened up my garage door and I threw the vacuum cleaner in the garage, and I forgot that I had parked the Integra in the garage so I could do some work on it before taking it to the IFO event that was going to happen the next day. The vacuum cleaner, as soon as I realized that it left my hands, it was headed straight for the windshield, and it was too late. It landed right here and it spidered all the way across, and it was just too late. There was nothing I could do, so it was a stupid mistake on my part. I really need to learn how to control my temper. I didn't do it on purpose, but mistakes happen. But it really did suck. I was really bummed out because I planned on going to the IFO event that was happening that Saturday, and since my windshield was busted, I wasn't able to find a new one that day, so I actually missed the event, sadly. And Hector from Fast and the Furious was hosting it, so I was really excited to meet him. And coincidentally enough, 2 years ago on that exact day, I had posted something along the lines of, no one seems to care about Hector and the fact that he's running 3 Honda Civic Spoon engines with T66 turbos and Motec exhaust systems. I made a Facebook post about that, and then 2 years later, coincidentally, he was in Tulsa, and I was gonna go to the event, and I messed it up for myself. I really did sabotage myself, but I just wanted to kind of make that clear, touch bases. I made a mistake. I smashed the window on the Integra. It was my fault. I'm an idiot. I was being stupid, but shit happens. We're gonna fix it, we're gonna take care of it, and we're gonna move forward from it. So I was editing the video and I realized I never touched bases on what happened to the Integra, so I wanted to take a few minutes to explain what really happened. So you guys can roast me in the comments, it is what it is, but we'll get it fixed and we're gonna move forward from it. But I'm on my way home. Let's get this second video started. Not ruin it. And then I grabbed a little bit of brake clean and some black paint. $86. I really am gonna need y'all to subscribe, start liking these videos, so YouTube can help me fund these builds, because I'm not gonna be able to do it. But we got what we needed. Bank account's broke, but your boy's gonna be happy. I do enjoy working on the car, so this is for your boy's mental health. But we're gonna get back to work. We're gonna get back there and start working on the Integra. So let's get this done. Garage is a mess, and here is the damage. Yeah, that is the aftermath of my destruction. Also, that little dent in the hood, but other than that, it's all right. So I really do need to control my anger. This is my own fault. It's kind of what I get for being stupid, but I'm growing, you know, learning little by little. So we've got the tools that we need to pull the remainder of this windshield out, and then we will clean up our space, clean up all this glass, clean up the interior of the car, and then we'll focus on pulling the front suspension off and getting it cleaned up. At some point, we'll do the rear. Actually, you know what? We're probably gonna do the rear too. I mean, may as well. The car's not going anywhere for a couple of weeks, so time to clean her up and get this build proper. So, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I always just kind of slowly revise things and clean things up as I go. Over time, I never get it right the first time. I wish I would, but slowly but surely, I'm getting there. So let's get this car back to, I guess, a rolling point. And once we do get the windshield cut out and everything cleaned up, maybe we'll drive it around the block, no windshield in. I don't know. Let's get to work though. All right, so I guess I'm gonna start by removing these little trim pieces. Gonna start by removing this. I'm gonna look up some YouTube tutorials or something first, because I don't want to damage it. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I do have a heat gun. I do suspect I'm gonna have to heat it up to get whatever adhesive to unstick, if that's how it's applied or, you know, installed. I'm not sure, but we did grab a slide hammer, so I'm gonna try and pull some of this stuff out, clean it up a little bit. I don't expect it to be perfect, but even if we can make it look a little bit better, I'd be happy. But yeah, so let's get this windshield out. All right, so I guess first step of getting this windshield out is gonna be, you know what? I'm actually gonna remove the windshield wipers just to make it easier on myself. And then we're gonna remove the cowl, and then we'll start getting into removing this trim. So, I forget what those are, but let's get those windshield wipers removed. Those have not been off in a while. Let me see. Where the hell did my pry bars go? Last time I saw it was in the back of the wagon. Jesus, this was hard as hell to get off. Let's set it right here. On to the next one. Oh no, my windshield. It's broken. God damn. Alright. Those are off. Go ahead. Just put these back on. Don't lose them. Now, I'm gonna go ahead. Whoops. Now I'm gonna go ahead and pop out all those little pieces for the window cowl. So let's get those out real quick. Now I've got the actual right tool for that. Where is it? This is why you put your tools away. You know what? I think we can use one of these. Worked like a dream. And where should we put these? We'll put them right there. Sick. That broke. It's not what I wanted. Okay, well, on to the next tool. Let's see. It's a long pick. I need a short pick. Yeah, we'll use this one. Get them all popped up really quick. That one broke too. Sick. Yeah, these are just old and brittle. I don't know if I can get these from Honda still or not, but I definitely need some new ones. Yeah, that'll still pop out though. Is that one? Let's see. That's right, I gotta pull out all these little pieces too. Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna put you guys on the time lapse real quick and we're gonna get this cowl out. Alright, so after a couple cuts here and there, are those all of them? So after a couple of cuts, I got most of the top half out. As you can see, I got that new Diamond Dash, that flossy, you know, I got on them gems, you know, ice, 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 like Zosh would say. But we got the top section, the top 75% or the top 70% or so is undone. So now I need to lift the hood, take off the cowl. I should honestly just take the hood off, probably make it a lot easier, but lift off the hood, lift up, lift off, take off, do something with the hood, take the cowl off, and then I can get to the bottom portion of the windshield. Once we get it out, we're just going to clean up all the glass. We're gonna clean up all the extra residue so I can't cut myself. And then we got a slide hammer. I've got a hot glue gun set up and a couple other little things that I wanna try. We're gonna see if we can't pull some of these dents out. So if we can get these dents out, that would be a huge plus. So let's see what we can get done on this car. All right, so got the window out. Well, most of it. There's a little piece hanging right there. Piece of garbage, but got the window out. I still need to clean up all the edges, which isn't a big deal. My heat gun helped tremendously, but sadly I did scratch the hell out of my fender, so looks like I will be repainting both fenders, doing a little body work on the hood and repainting the hood too, so is what it is. But from this point, I'm just going to vacuum up the dash a little bit and just kind of clean stuff up a little, and then I'm going inside, calling it a night. Tomorrow, I'm going to resume this little series. I'll go ahead, edit this video, put it up tonight, and tomorrow we'll get into the brake stuff. So just a quick little refresher. We're doing the Type R or CRV fronts, and then that's the OEM pad. I need to grab some sandpaper because we will be doing a little refinish job. I sanded this with some 800 grit and it came off fairly easy, so I'm not too worried about it. But that's the OEM rotor, and this is the new rotor we're upgrading to. So, as you can see, there's quite a bit of difference in size from the OEM to this new upgraded rotor. This should give us quite a bit more stopping power up front. You know, bigger brakes, more clamping force, bigger rotor, more surface to clamp to. Should all equal more stopping power, but we'll see. We are gonna clean these up tomorrow. We'll degrease them, we're gonna paint them red, and then slap them on the car. So I'll call it a night for tonight, and see you guys in the morning.